Hi everybody, welcome back, Tekkit Legends with me, Sid, and since we played around with this, I had to go with the stairs, by the way, and guess what? Well, apart from the fact that there's a random birch block. Yeah, and this is Birch the wood, not Birch the player. It's trolling me. It's just trolling me. Anyway, carpenter's blocks and these do not play. But yeah, I'm still loving this. So, this episode, whoops. Back to game. Let me just postpone that a second. Bloody antivirus wanting to update always does it whenever I'm playing. It's the first law of sod. Anyway, so what are we going to need to do? Well, the first thing we need to do is we need to make a full suit of nano armor. Nano. So we're going to need that, and we are going to need more of that. Let me just go and have a look at the nano suit for starters. So you need 4, 6, that's 10, 7, that's 17, plus 4, 21, and we've got 10. Well, we need to fix that. So we need to get some coal. Bang. We need to macerate that up. Let me go and grab some more coal. In fact, we'll do quite a bit. Caustic doesn't really hurt. And this thing is up speed, so it should really rip through this in no time at all. I've also got these saplings, which I think all of these down here require me, apart from the dark oak, obviously. Oh, you've got a different thing, have you? Okay. Balsa, yeah. These require plots out in the tree farm area. So yeah, that's something to be going on with. So that's another 8. Oh, hang on. We've got loads. Alright, we'll leave those running because why wouldn't we? And what we need next is for each one of these, the things we need, well, we need a piece of glass and we need 4 energy crystals. Okay, I think we can afford those somehow. 1, 2, 3, 4. And some redstone. Bang. Yeah, I'm just blah blah blah. I was about to say something and then you kind of go, what the hell were you about to say? Yeah, you had that moment? Yeah, I have it quite frequently. So there's a nano suit helmet. Nano suit boots, leggings, and armor. And we can go and well, we'll do this now. Seeing as we've made them, we might as well. We may need them anyway, so it won't hurt to have them done. Right, so we've got advanced alloy, we've got plenty of that. Now, so the next thing is the quantum stuff. And basically, we're going to need, for various things, a selection of various other bits. So we need a lapotron crystal for this one. A lapotron for that, a lapotron for that, so we need 4 lapotron crystals for starters. So that's 4 more of those, some electronic circuits, that's 8 electronic circuits. Let's get those done first. I haven't got enough there, so let me go grab copper. 1, 2, 3, and go and grab some. I'm being expensive here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think that should get us what we need. As I say, being extravagant. We need refined iron. Refined iron. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And redstone. And yeah, we'll just do that, because why not? We're just going for rapid chip production here, so that's enough for all of those. We can go and think we can put this copper wire away for now. Then we need like Lapotron, we need an energy crystal and lapis. Okay, so give me diamonds, 4 of. Again, I mean, this stuff, you know, if you're building this without Project E, it is so expensive. It's one of those things where, yeah, in normal IC2 are 2, 3, 4. Well, bang, just whack that in there. That'll do. So take those. So Lapotron, 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 Lapotron. Yeah, if you were doing this in normal IC2, it takes a good while to pull this all together. So what have we got? Shall we start with the boots? So we need rubber boots, which are rubber and wool. Okay, so rubber. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And wool. 2 of. And that should be 2 pairs of rubber boots. Need those, we need, and this is the one where we start getting fun. So we need iridium, which we're going to use this UU matter that we produced. 10, yeah, let's 19, hopefully that's enough. 20, so we need 4 of those. No, it's not going to be anywhere near enough, is it? We're going to need to up our game a little bit, I think. We can make the 2 plates for this, for definite. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And we can take those along with the boots, a Lapotron crystal and rubber boots, and that gives us the quantum suit boots. So we made 1 pair of the boots. The leggings are going to take 2 more, so we've got enough for those, and then we need lots for those, and yeah, we need more scrap. Let us, have we got an armor stand in this pack? I'm not sure. We don't, do we? Yeah, that's a shame. Yeah, what's the point in building all this armor if you can't display it? Right, well, we'll stick it. We'll stick everything in here. Ready to rock and roll. We're going to need more of you, and we're going to need more of you. Now, I think that's going to take another 4 to get that 16. That'll be enough for those, and then we need another 16. Yeah, that is a sizable sum. Now, one thing we could do, and one thing we probably should do, is we could get the scrap and have it auto-crafted into scrap boxes. And several people commented on that, and at the time I was like, yeah, I don't think we really need to worry too much about it, because, you know, it's not a biggie, because, yeah, it's just a function of time, and this is endgame stuff. However, we could do with improving that, couldn't we? Let me go and grab a whole bunch of this lot out. We'll just pile that into our system. So, what have we got in the way of auto crafting? Is the first question. Automatic crafting table Mark II, auto project table, auto workbench. So that's from Tube Stuff, and you are just cheap as hell really, aren't you? Logs, cobble, chest and gold. Let's have a look at that one. Grab some oak. Enough for that. We'll grab a chest. We'll grab some gold. Just the there. Actually, no. 1, 2, 3. Oh, and cobble. Almost forgot the cheap bit. So we need a crafting bench, a chest. Oh, hang on a second. Like that. That's the auto crafting table from Tube Stuff. Now, how the hell does that work? Yeah, classic example of good interface design is when you look at it, does it immediately make sense? Okay. So that looks interesting. That may do the job. We're going to have to rearrange a few things a little bit, I think. But let us... Right, let me take you out. I'm going to just dismantle this and I'll be back in. Alright, this automatic crafting table Mark II isn't hacking it. It has got AMC, so we'll learn it, but it ain't hacking it. So next, I did manage to make some scrap boxes. These things are quite cool actually, because you can open them, and sometimes it will give you. It has a chance of giving you useless things. Sometimes it will give you useful things. It has no EMC. So the next thing we're going to try is the auto workbench from Buildcraft, which is a crafting table and stone gear. Okay, that's pretty easy. Stone, 1, 2. We'll grab that. And we'll go bonk bonk. That's an auto crafting table. Yep. Right, so we're going to pop that in there, and we are going to tell it that it can learn that. We need, let me get the mass fab back on the side here, and we need to just turn you off for a second. This needs, oh, hang on. I've been faffing around with these settings. Items reversing. Let's try has amplifier. No, we want no amplifier. We want a red pipe signal. Okay, and then if I go in here and give you that, what I'm expecting to see is, with a little bit of luck, box goes through, amplifier's on its way, and there is scrap in the system. Of course, there's no more to be had. Now if I turn you on, you can see that one piece of scrap lasted considerably longer. That one, not one piece of scrap, it was 45,000 per box. So we can turn you off. Now I am just, what did we have it set before? Inventory empty. Red pipe signal. See what happens when that drops out. In the meantime, the easiest and quickest way I found to get this thing going, apart from chucking you and none of that's got any value, is to, oh, we can chuck that in there as well. We can take you out, get rid of these out the way. That can go out the way. In fact, that can go out the way for now. Anything else can go out the way? I don't know. So that's got a red pipe signal because the inventory is empty. Okay, I'm happy with that. Let me, oh, that balsa goes there. Oh, that balsa doesn't go there. The balsa goes not there, but that balsa's just shot outside, hasn't it? Let me go and quickly sleep and fix that. So all I do now is fill this chest, this barrel full of cobble, whack it on, it does its thing, everybody's happy, and we can all have crumpets and scones for tea, or scones, take your pick. Yeah, so what we need to do now is run a whole load of cobble into here, and as I say, it's very easy because I just go and this is actually quicker. This has got a total of 16,000, so it only takes me a couple of, well, not a couple, a few of these, and we are good to go. And then we just pop it on the top, and that lasts a good while. So you know, we're what, a quarter of the way there after 4. So yeah, 16 operations like this, and we're good. So yeah, I am going to continue getting this doing. I'm going to set a few more of, well, what we'll probably do while I'm waiting is I may try and get the some more of those saplings out in the fields, and maybe genetically engineer some more saplings. I'd like to try and get some really, really stupidly huge ones if I can. But the other thing we should do, actually maybe should do while we're doing this, is start to look more at some of the more ludicrous bees as well, because we've not really pushed the bees any further from the Imperial line, and there are other things we can do with bees, which is always entertaining, probably more entertaining than watching me do that. So let me just fill this up, get it going. Oh, that's fine. Oh yeah, it's got a void upgrade as well, so it just takes any excess. And I will have a look at what we need to do next, and I will be right back with you. Alright, I've got a few of the bees together that we need. It's not been easy, but I've got a few. So first thing we need to make, we've got the Diligent, we've got Imperial. In fact, I don't think we need Imperial at all at this stage. So let's take the Imperial away. Let me go and grab a bit of labware from somewhere else for the time being. So if I take a Diligent Princess and a Rocky things, we should get a Tolerant. Diligent, oh hang on, Diligent, Cultivated, Rocky and Diligent, yeah. Let me slow myself down. So I need a Cultivated. Cultivated Princess ideally would be nice. Cultivated Queen. I've not got any cultivating. I've only got queens. Damn it. Let's go. I'm breeding up Rocky. Well, there we go. That's fine. We can take you out. They all go together, so that's fine. We'll just leave one of those in there because it doesn't really matter. This is obviously going to run through really fast because we've obviously got the automation upgrade. So just waiting on that. In the meantime, what I've been doing over here is I've been adding a few more trees to the tree, the arboretum, I think is the correct phrase. So yeah, we've added in this one here, which is the monkey puzzle. I love monkey puzzle trees in real life, they're beautiful. And then this is the padoak, which is interesting wood, to say the least. It's actually quite an interesting tree design, certainly better than that. And that poor excuse for a tree. But yes, I'm just kind of keeping busy while I'm waiting on bees to breed and do stuff. But hopefully this shouldn't take too long for this. There we go. Cultivated princess. Stick you back in there. Get me some more bees going, will you? Okay. So we are going. Let's get the right machine. We're going to take a cultivated princess and a diligent drone, and that should make us an unweary queen. So that's one we need. We also need a tolerant, which is a rocky with a diligent. Now obviously I've got a diligent princess, so we can take that, and that will give us a tolerant. If we take the tolerant and the unweary, we will get a robust. If we take a diligent and unweary, we'll get an industrious, and if we take a robust and industrious, we'll get a resilient. That kind of makes sense. So what we need to do is run those two bees for starters, which is fine, because let me just take some of this crap out actually. Keep that in. Let's do a tolerant. So yeah, the tolerant should run through. Get rid of that and that. We're going to need you perhaps. So we're kind of juggling the things, and what we're aiming to do is get to the point where we can take a resilient and an imperial, and they will breed us a lapis bee, and from a lapis we get into the interesting stuff. Pardon me. So we're waiting on that. I am going to go and do another field. In fact, we may do another field. I'm not sure how long I've been going. Let me just check how long that was. There, it's probably pushing it. No, I'll get another one done off camera. There's not really a great deal to these. This is just check you are a 1x1. Excellent. A papaya. Yeah, it's just really a matter of whack down a few walls, put some paths and stuff in between these fields, and where shall we go from here? I've got a path going that way. I think we should also have a path coming this way. So we're going to get the dirty cobble, and then we can maybe there. Yeah, that kind of works, doesn't it? Did I only get one dirty cobble then? Thank you, you dirty cobble, you. Yeah, so just my usual technique. Oh, hang on, not quite my usual technique. We need a carpenter's block in there. And that needs to come out and become a dirty cobble. That will go down. And then if we go, yeah, from there to there, that kind of works, I think. We can go in there and then there, and we can get one more carpenter's block in there, like so. So that allows us, and we can continue. Yeah, that works. So if we continue this out this way, yeah, and then we grab over there, we go and grab some wall. Because everything's is been recorded for this, then it's fairly straightforward to just come around like this and just follow the contours to get an area, and then we can whack down a few of these. One there, maybe one there, one there. And again, it's nothing. This is real basic. Just trying to get an organic look and feel to the place. So there's a first papaya. There's another papaya, and there's a third papaya. Probably manage a fourth one in there actually if we squeeze it in there, maybe. Yeah, sometimes you have to go up and break the leaves out, but that's fine. And of course that is not a papaya, that is actually a cocoa bean. That hasn't changed at all. And then it's just F7 and just whack a few torches around the area to ensure that everything is fully lit. And that is another little block of trees in there. Let's go and see how them bees are doing. And turn that off. Because we need to do the unweary as well, of course. But hopefully we'll get a... Right, we've got a tolerant and a tolerant. How many tolerants do I need? I only need one tolerant, but I do need several wearies. Let me let that weary run through, and I'll be back. Now, in the case of the unweary, because I know I'm going to need a few of these, I'm giving this the basically the same genetic upgrades that we used for the Imperials that were running in the bee farm. So that means they've got basically the shortest lifespan. They've got a reasonable tolerance to, you know, temperature, and more importantly, it should breed 4 drones every breeding cycle. So we can use this drone to move on to let's have a look. It is a tolerant and unweary. Do we need the tolerant anywhere else? We do not. So if I put a tolerant princess and a weary drone in there, we'll get the robust queen. Yes. So that's that will need to run through the system. We need a diligent and an unweary, so that's going to come out, and then we need the robust and industrial. Yeah, yes, yeah, we're there. We're almost there. So I think we should be. We'll just let this thing run through. That will give us. We'll need to run this one through, and also the resultant offspring of the next 3, basically. So yeah, everything's going really well though in this lot. I mean, you know, this even the DNA is starting to fill up. The honey tank is looking good. God knows what I actually want all of this for. This is almost an exercise in can I do it, rather than why the hell do I want to do it. The same with that. I mean, you know, why would anybody want nearly 1,200 buckets of creosote? I don't know, but I'm certainly doing it. Similarly, we got 64. We nearly got 64 blocks of steel. In fact, we probably should go and grab some iron. Take out 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. Jump in there. Dump those in. Grab that out. Dump that. That has no value, so we'll just put that in. Just because. Why not? I do like actually working on sometimes on the basis of why not? Why should we not bother doing this? Right, so I need to run that through. I'll let this run through. As I say, the next thing is to combine the diligent and the unweary, so it'll be the princess from there with the diligent drone. Once that's run and the resultant offspring of that, which is the industrious, we then need to breed both of those to get the resilient. And that will put us at a point where we can actually move into the... Oh, come on, you mustn't be nearly dead. Into the things next episode. Don't think we're going to get them all done this episode. There's just too much breeding. But we'll finish this bit off, this little phase, and I'll be back in a moment. Alright, so we now have our industrious princess. I'm actually curious as to what these have. That's a trializer. Helps if you try and put them in the right tool. We need a bealizer. So these are normal, slower, fast, power, blah blah blah. Okay, industrious. They are pristine. They have one generator. Okay. They produce stringy comb. For industrious, they certainly don't produce very fast. Now your robust ones have got the short lifespan. They're really slow. They like rocks. They are very tolerant in things, and they make rocky comb. Oh, okay, fine. However, what we want is we want to take, and I'm tempted to go. Doesn't really matter, does it? Let's do it that way around. And that will make a resilient queen. Now the resilient is the key into some of the higher ones that we want. If we look at the resilient princess with a modest, we'll make a corroded. Resilient with a wintry, we'll make a corroded. Rusty with a over there. There's the one we want with an imperial. We get the lapis. You can get leaden, so obviously produces lead. Tarnished, no idea. That does something or other. Obviously, and an unstable, which again, not entirely prehistoric and stuff. However, we've got the one we want. We've got the resilient queen. We need to go and get her. Well, let's go and have a look at the resilient. So she's short, she's slower, rocks, blah blah blah. It's very tolerant, can basically do everything, and produces rocky comb. So let us, we'll get this one run. Next episode, we are going to push this to the next level, and we are going to aim to go and get an emerald queen. We could do diamond, but emeralds are worth more in this pack. So well, why would we do anything else? And we've been, in the meantime, while we've been doing that, I have been creating iridium, and I think we are probably now, where are we? We are 6 off having enough to make the full, I think, having enough to make the full suit. I've also, apart from, I've managed to plant all the trees bar 2. So we've now got, coming out this way, we had the papaya, we've got the coffee, I think, yep, coffee. These are the Brazil nuts. Obviously we know we had those there, and monkey puzzle. I don't know why you get pine wood out of a monkey puzzle tree, but surely you will get monkey puzzle wood. But yeah, so this is growing. I've got 2 more. I've got the teak and the balsa to plant, and then we need to breed some more. So I think until next time, thank you very much for watching, guys. Not been the most stunning, visually exciting episode out there, but we have made pink go, and we've managed to improve this. Oh, this is actually now. Oh, we're going to need to restock that. Yeah, that needs to be restocked. This was running out; it couldn't keep up, but obviously we've now used all of the scrap. So yeah, 16,000. cobble have now gone in the space of recording this episode. So yeah, until next time, thank you very much for watching, guys, and I will see you soon, and bye for now.